Alright, what we see here is a Sears turn of the century made by Emerson. 4-speed, brown and antique brass with, I believe, walnut stencil blades. So this is another fan that I got at this year's Pennsylvania meet. This one I actually won at the auction. And this is by far one of my most favorite fans I've acquired in 2025. Initially when I got this, it needed some love. So first off, the switch cap is not original. It actually came with a brown Hunter switch cap. I didn't really like how it looked on here, so I swapped it out for this antique brass cap that's actually from my 1895. 3 out of the 4 badges had to be replaced, as these 3 here are severely mangled. Yeah, see what I mean there? So 3 of them got replaced, and 1 of the original blade irons had survived. But I did have to make a specific blade order work so it doesn't wobble a bunch. And so far we're working pretty well. With the new irons, it came with badges, and I decided to have only 1 of them replaced, as this guy here has some major finish damage. But on top of that, it works as it should. And going on 40 years old, it's still running like a champ. So now let's see it go. This is low. I do have a few antique brass light kit options that I can do for this. But I think I like a single fitter better. I still have to wipe it up a little bit. It's still dusty here and there. Now to medium-low. medium high. There's one blade that is slightly upward from the rest. But it doesn't bother me with this blade order since it doesn't wobble too much. It starts to wobble, but it mellows down once it gets up to speed. Now we'll do high. Yeah, like I said, wobble is not terrible. For a KB55 fan, it's very impressive. These were made between 1982 until either 1984 or 1985. And there were a few different versions of the turn of the century. And this is one of my first vintage Emersons. I've been wanting one pretty much ever since I started. I mean, I have quite a lot of Emersons, but never really had any luck finding ones from the 80s with the drop flywheel. But here we are years later. I'm very happy with this one. This is definitely one of the top contenders for a living room install. Yeah, this is one of a ton of fans I want to try up there. Yeah, there's sticker residue on one of the blades. I forgot to get that off. I think this fan originally came out of a Goodwill. The fan also didn't come with a mounting bracket, so I'm using the bracket for my white 1895. And there you guys have it. That is the Sears turn of the century made by Emerson, probably circa 1982 to 1984-85. Thank you guys for watching.